Hi guys, today I'm going to be telling you some simple techniques to get a good score on the SAT. And so that's why this video is called How to Get a Good Score on the SAT. Now, I'm not going to be telling you those boring, lengthy techniques that are there in all those guidebooks and things which that teachers normally tell you to do. I mean, you've got to practice a lot, you've got to read a lot of novels, and you've got to, do all those math exercises and all those, and you've got to remember all those words that you've never heard of. I mean, I'm not going to tell you those things. I mean, of course you've got to do all those things, but what I'm basically trying to tell you is some simple ways that you can implement that are not so difficult to implement, and there are some quick ways to get a good score on the SAT. And the first thing that I want to be telling you is that you've got to be consistent. That is the first point. By consistency, what I actually mean to say is that when you start preparing for the SAT, it should not be just probably 15 days or maybe 20 days before the actual test day. A good deal of effort, I mean probably 3 days or maybe a month and a half of vigorous preparation should be quite enough to prepare for that day. And you've got, allocate maybe 3 or 4 hours per day for maybe 45 days or 40 days to get a good score on the SAT. And you've got to study every day, and you've got to have a timetable, and your study for the SAT should not be haphazard. I mean, you should not just picture Darren's book right before the test day, maybe 2 weeks before. That should not be the way it should be. Okay? And the second thing that I personally believe is to be the most important point, in which many of the guidebooks do not tell you, is that you, when you take the SAT the first time, you should take it to be the very last time you're taking it. You should not believe that, okay, there is always going to be a second attempt, and okay, even if I do not manage to perform that well the first time, I'll manage to get a perfectly good score the second time, and okay, so I'm just taking this first time as sort of practice. That should not be the way it should be. Do not take your first attempt lightly. Study as hard for your first attempt as if it's going to be your last and the last time you're thinking, and who knows, if you get such a good score the first time that you do not need a second attempt. And because if you ask me, and I know I've been through all this, I'm taking it a second time now, preparing for the SAT a second time is total, it's so boring, and it's so, it really pisses you off. So you should, put all your effort the first time. The third thing that I've got to be telling you is that, okay, I forgot it. Let me think. Yes. Oh yes, you got to aim for the best score that you can get. Do not settle for a score of maybe 1,600 or 1,700 because someone just told you that, okay, by getting 1,600 or 1,700, you can get into a perfectly good university or college. Do not, believe those things. You gotta aim for the best score that you can get. I'm not saying aim for 2,300 or maybe 2,250 because everyone has different capabilities, and but at least you should not basically underestimate yourself. You should not underestimate yourself. Set yourself toughest goal that you can get, and just work towards attaining it. And believe me, the SAT is not that hard. Score of 1,900 or 1,800 is not as hard as you think it could be. It is perfectly achievable. So and that's it. So third point, you should not underestimate yourself. The fourth point is that when you wait a minute.